And this is Pam back again for the rest of my update. Hopefully I can get it all on one tape here. If I can't, maybe we'll try and break it up in two for you. I have the seeds that did take off for me. I want you to know too that my big layer of Cirrus spiralis, none of those ever took. I don't know if they're too hard to seed and they need stratifying or what the deal is, but I'm not completely giving up on them either. I'm going to take a look, dig down in there. If the seeds still seem to be intact, I may try stratifying them and replanting them. And okay, let's go here. I tried to break these up into families if I could. I have Astrophytum niveum. That is, you might not be able to see these, but there you go, see one. Astrophytum senile. There's some in there. Some of these only have one, and some of these have come up with a little bit more each time I look. This is Astrophytum niveum. There. Astrophytum ornamentum variation glabrescens. Those both came up, and these are a different color. They're kind of brownish. This one is Astrophytum senile. Again, this one came up a little better than the other one you could see here. And Mammillaria plumosa variation rosea flora. That one's got a lot of algae in there, but I spotted at least one in there, and I don't know if you can see it. Here, maybe you can. Some of the rocks in there, the little not rocks, but whatever, they're vermiculite. Sometimes that turns green with the algae too, and it'll throw you, but that one definitely has something in it. This one is another Mammillaria plumosa via rosea flora, and that one definitely had something too, but you may not be able to see it in there. Some of these it seems like they started off okay, and then when I recheck them, they disappear. So they may not have made it for one reason or another. This is an Astrophytum senile again. That one made it. Astrophytum ornamentum variation glabrescens. This is another one of those, and you can see it probably. I don't know. It's kind of hard to see those brownish colors in there, but that one seems to be doing okay. It's gotten actually pretty big. Alright, now I'll go over to, let's see, what do we got over here? Mellow cactus, conoideus. That one has a little green guy in there. I think just one. It's doing okay. This is Mellow cactus salvadorensis. I was pleased to see so many mellow cactus did make it. I'm sorry if you can't see too well, but these definitely are blooming, or not blooming, coming up though. This is mellow cactus bahiensis, and you see there's babies in there. And this is a mellow cactus from my plant, which is so far unidentified. It's a pretty mellow cactus anyway, and it's been very prolific with seeds. I sent some to Cactus Maine and planted just the other day in my warm windowsill, the last of them. I think they're the last of them for the season. Mellow cactus disciformis. There's a bunch of them right in the center there. And that is it for the mellow cactus, I believe. Now I have some mammillarias. This is plumosa via rosea flora. Oh, maybe did I go over that already? I did. Astrophytum. I feel like I went over the mammillaria, those mammillarias with you already. Mammillaria hahaniana. Now, this is the weird one. Look, so many white ones, and that usually indicates variation. And they definitely are getting the same sun as the others, but some of these are green. There's one green one right there in the middle, and most of these are white. Isn't that odd? And if they're variegated, I'll be happy, but I'm kind of astounded. That's the only one that did that. This is Mammillaria plumosa, and I just see one in there. You can see it. Mammillaria plumosa again. It's got a lot of algae in there. You can see some. And we went over the astrophytum already. This is Mammillaria senilis mammillopsis. Mammillopsis. And there's some babies in there, you can see. And let's see, Mammillaria lasiacantha is blooming or coming up. I keep saying blooming, but they're not going to be blooming for a long time, if ever. Mammillaria hahaniana, and this one is green, but I don't know what's the deal with the white ones in there. Mammillaria Tlalocii, Talactili. These are very hard to see, but I had to really look the other day. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it in there, but there's like just one in those. Here's another Mammillaria. Now you can see this one. This is the same type, Mammillaria Talactili. I don't know how you say that. There. It was hiding from you, but it's in there. And let's see. We got Sonorensis coming up, and it's like like a lot of these, this one has algae, and a lot of shine on that wrap there, but you can see some in there. Mammillaria lasiacantha again, some more. Mammillaria senilis mammillopsis again. There's some in there. And I think that might be about it for the mams. Okay, then we've got some Echinoceras reichenbachii. Look how those came up. There's just a whole bunch in there. Really, and they're getting big. And this is Mammillaria virecii, variation moricalii, and I love the form of that plant, and that's really coming up nicely. And did I say Mammillaria? It's Echinoceras. Echinoceras virecii moricalii. Anyway, that one's coming up nicely too. And Echinoceras anacanthus variation brevispinus. And that one's got a lot of algae, but it's got a few nice ones in there. You can see them. See them? And Echinoceras gentrii. I think there's just one in there. You can see it. Oh, there he is, up there towards the top. Echinoceras triglodytis, variation Posea spinus. And that one is coming up quite a bit. And Echinoceras rigidissimus, variation rubispinus. That's the rainbow cactus that my dad liked so much, and that's one of the reasons I really treasure those plants. This is another Echinoceras virecii, variation moricalii, coming up nicely. This is Notocactus ubeli mammillonius, whatever. And that's got some right in the center, if you can see them. Almost done with this box. This is Notocactus incomptus. And that's got just a couple of dark ones in the middle. That one's kind of a brownish color. I don't know if you can see those too well with that plastic wrap, but they're in there. Alright, that's one box of the ones that did make it. I'm going to cut off again and come back with the second box of things that did make it.